everybody. This is Bimbo Barbarella, and this is the College of Music Knowledge show for August 9th, 2024. And tonight's subject is going to be songs that are like science fiction, fantasy, horror related songs. So everybody is going to pick 11 songs and save number one for their all-time favorite. So let me see if anybody's waiting to join this soiree. Hello, Miss Faye. How are you, dear? Nice to see you. You are the first one, Miss Faye. Imagine that. You get a special prize. And there's the link if anybody wants to join. Hello, Mrs. Hoppy. How are you? Good, 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 good. And here is the creme de la creme, the captain, and Easy Street with Jen.
All right, you get my left shoulder.
Howdy, howdy.
Yes.
And
We'll get Chris in here. Do. This camera is crazy. All right.
it needs a, I don't know, there's like a wider lens or something. I don't know. Weird.
We need to
Yeah,
sit.
so Mark is going to come up. Marcia, I think, is going to do a list from like the from like the panel, like the side chat, which is good.
Okay.
Oh,
And,
good.
and I put the link out there. If anybody wants to come up,
Yeah, Mark went live for a short period
I know.
earlier.
I know, I saw him.
But I put I told everybody to come over tonight and put your link in there.
Good, good,
So,
good.
and I said, bring a list.
Otherwise, you'll be listless.
That's right.
Okay, we are 3 minutes and 5 seconds into this program, and already we have our first bad pun.
Yeah. Dad jokes, just another service I provide.
I knew you were gonna
College
say
of rock
And
knowledge.
I have a lot of props too. And like, it's funny because when we decided to do this, I swear to God, I'm not kidding. I had like 40 songs without even trying. So I had to cut that down considerably.
Wow. Of course you would.
True.
Okay, so the way we're going to do it is, if you guys even want to take a minute, we're going to do 11 songs, 11 through 2, and number 1 is going to be your all-time favorite.
Okay.
Oh, I was hoping we were going to do the 1-2 punch.
So Faye's just listening. Okay, well, Faye, you're always welcome here, Dunn. Yeah.
Howdy, Faye.
Hello, Miss Marcia. So are you going to come up on the panel, or are you going to do your list from the chat? See, because I have to add you to the official College of Knowledge list. Because you can't play if you're not listed. And you can't play if you're listless.
That's what I was going to say.
I figured that if I'm going to steal a joke, it might as well be a bad one.
There you go.
There you go.
And I do believe that Addie is going to come up,
Oh, cool.
and we're waiting for Hoppy. Hoppy's getting dressed.
Oh, yeah, I meant to contact her earlier because she had said she might be on the road. I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
Hey,
And there is Miss Addie. Hello, Miss Addie.
That's a good job.
Are you going to try to come up on panel, Addie? Oh, you want to give it a whirl while there's nobody here and see how you're doing?
yeah, I know it's I'm hearing that schools are starting like this week and stuff too. So all districts are different, so that may have an impact on.
Okay, it looks like we have a new person who's joined our chat, Colonel Sphincter.
Oh wow.
Oh,
Wow.
I think I'm being followed.
Oh no.
Hold on.
Well, I'm not going to finger them.
well, this is a perfect way to start a show about science fiction, fantasy, and horror.
Okay. Everything's okay.
Okay.
We're
And
good.
here's Miss Addie. Let's see if Miss Addie can come up. Miss Addie, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you.
Good.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you. Yay.
Okay, yeah,
Wow.
honey. Yeah, honey. If you just want to stay like that, that's fine.
Okay.
If you can't get your screen up,
My
just stay
what?
like that. That's fine.
Oh, Addie's anonymous.
Yeah, I'm just a black hole.
She's a voice without a face.
I thought that it was eyes without a face.
I thought it was fries without a shake.
Hello, Blue Malibu. How are you? And you're always welcome up here, my friend. Yeah, I think that we're going to have a pretty good show because it's a cool subject. And I forget who came up with it. I know it wasn't me.
Mrs. Hopkins came up with it.
Mrs. Hopkins, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because Jen did a short and I wasn't sure which way to walk. So, so I can't come up
Yeah.
with anything smart like this.
You saw that one, huh?
Oh, yeah. I was there. I remember filming it.
It took me long enough to get it out there, though.
Editing.
So Blue is adjusting to the world. Yes. So, Addie, and you have your list done, dear?
Yes, I do.
Okay, very good. Okay, so it's going to be 11 songs, and we're going to do 2 songs for each person, and we're going to save the number 1 song as your favorite. Hello, Miss Sharon. Oh, that's fine, dear, and you know that you're always welcome. Nice to see you.
Howdy, Sharon.
So let us wait for Hoppy, and then we can start. Yeah, because Marsha's going to play from the sidelines, and so the way it works, Miss Sharon, is like no, not Sharon, Marsha. Oh, the way that it works, Marsha. The way that it works is that you'll be on the list, and I'll call you, and that's when you give your 2 picks. Okay. So we have the captain, we have Hoppy Hopkins, Addie. And do you really want to be known as Colonel Sphincter?
Why am I going to be taking it up the rear again this show? I mean, taking up the rear of the being the last one to put my no, I don't.
I'm really hoping that this is a metaphor or a euphemism.
No, and just for that whole, jabberwocky of nonsense, yes, Mark, you are going last.
I had forgotten about that. I think I forget when I put that down. Is that still there? I
Yeah.
can't believe that. Oh wow.
And you know what? And these little baby shark rings are cool, but they're hard to write with.
Oh.
So we can find you on your OnlyFans page at Colonel Sphincter.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and if you guys don't know, earlier today, Mark had a video with his band Trainwreck, and you guys need to check them out. They're actually very good.
They
Yeah, I
are
saw that. It was very
Thank you.
good.
amazing.
Well, I mean, 3 out of 4 are good. The other guy leaves a lot to be desired. I'm not saying who. And
We're not
Blue,
going.
You're so wrong. So wrong.
and Blue says for a sphincter, Mark, you're looking pretty good. Well, that's a ton of makeup. That's more makeup than I wear in a week.
Thanks, Blue. I think.
I didn't even know how to spell sphincter. SP.
It's spelled Wednesday.
Colonel Sphincter. So, okay, so, oh yeah, Marcia, they are really good. Oh, they are really good because, they did some really good songs today. Oh, they did, the Robert Palmer song that I love.
Yeah, today was kind of like an experiment. With the help of Jen, I figured out how to play videos on Restream and StreamYard.
Well, by the time you got it, I realized what you were actually trying to do.
Oh,
So,
okay.
Okay, but won't you get
Sorry
pulled
about
for that? Mark, yeah, but won't you get pulled for that?
No, it's my videos. I own them.
Oh, your videos.
Right.
Oh, okay. It's like I can play mine on and yeah, okay.
They're
So how do you
covers.
do that?
It's
They're
easy.
covers.
It's easy, Bimbo.
All right. Well, after the show, somebody help me. Help
Yeah,
me.
sure.
Help me. Help me, Seymour. Faye says, oh my God, Jen in her quest for Clowny. Yeah. And you still hunting that moron?
Yeah, I don't think he's working. Hypertech pointed out that he doesn't think he's working either. So, yeah, we think it's a scam, like always, another clown scam. Scam and clown.
Maybe tomorrow when I go on Camp G-May, I'll ask.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So Hoppy Hopkins, what? Oh, she can't hear.
Yeah, I've heard volume from everyone on the panel so far. So
It's on her end.
Might be on her.
Type to her.
Because she sent me a private chat. Chris, but if you want to do it, go ahead.
She may need to check her mic settings on Restream.
on. So I texted her back. So
Yeah, I see that.
okay, good.
And anybody, have you ever seen
She froze again.
You're shivering
That's a great pose.
and
Though. It's a great pose.
anticipation.
There she is.
where's
And
Hoppy?
you've taken over.
We shall remove the cause, but not the symptom. Dun.
Okay, so I don't see Hoppy.
Yeah, I guess they're still trying to work her audio.
You don't even
It,
see her.
it says 4 of 6 people. 4 of 6 people on the stream.
You still there, Addie?
Yep, just packing one.
Oh,
Alrighty.
Batty Addy is just waiting.
Chomping at the bit.
Well, see, because, and a lot of us, this is our kind of music. Sci-fi, just crazy nonsense. Okay, so Hoppy's going to reboot. Okay, so why don't we start, and when Hoppy reboots, if she's a couple short, she can do them all. Okay, so remember, we're going to do 2 at a time. And we're going to start, the list is going to be The Captain, Easy Street with Jen, Hoppy Hopkins, Batty Addy, Marcia, Colonel Sphincter, and Bimbo Barbarella. So let's get the show on the road there, Captain. Your first 2, sir.
Alrighty, my number 11 and number 10 are quite different. Number 11 is the song we talked about in an earlier show. Styx is Mr. Roboto. And number 10 is Voodoo Child Slight Return from Jimi Hendrix. So, I just love the campiness of the Mr. Roboto song. I printed out the lyrics here. I can never quite make out the syllables of the Japanese intro. Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto, mata a himade.
And you know who did a really good cover of Voodoo Child? Stevie Ray Vaughan.
Oh yeah, that's a classic in his work as well. So, I mean, the guitar work and stand up to the edge by the edge of a mountain, chop it down with the edge of my hand. It's just brilliant.
Okay, see, because I'm looking at the panel and everybody is frozen except me.
Oh,
But I
okay.
can see on the guest side, but not the panel side. This restream is getting funky. I'm serious. Something's funky.
That's weird.
Yeah. Okay, Marcia, I'm going to write down some of you guys' picks. I know is. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And like I said, Marcia, when I call on you, then you'll give your 2 picks until we get up to number 2, and then your final pick, number 1, is going to be your all-time favorite. Okay, so Easy Street with Jen.
Number 11 and 10.
Yes.
My 11 is Children of the Sun by Billy Thorpe.
Oh God, I love that song.
It's low
I
on
like
my
the
list.
I like the guitar riff on that a lot.
It's pretty cheesy, but it's a fun cheesy that sounds good.
And like that's somebody that you never hear anything from anymore. Billy Thorpe. Wow.
No.
One hit wonder.
No, he had like 6 or 7 albums.
Yeah, he had a few albums.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my number 10
Okay,
is
wait. Okay, here she is in all her splendor and grandeur. The one, the only, straight from the Calexico Desert. Hoppy Hopkins.
Woohoo!
Hey,
Hi.
Hoppy.
Hi.
We can hear you.
Oh,
How's
good.
it
Hi there.
going?
Good. Hi.
I like your
Okay,
background.
Jen. Okay,
thanks.
Jen. And so what's your number 11? No, your number 10.
My number 10 is Fly Me to the Moon. Frank Sinatra.
Oh, God.
Hey.
But it fits in with the show, so that's fine.
There we go.
It's a classic.
And you know what? I kind of hate to admit, but I really like a lot of his songs. I really do.
Yeah, he was a great crooner.
Okay, so next up is Mrs. Hopkins. You're number 11 and number 10, dear.
Okay, my number 11 is Rosetta Stone by Tool. It says it's an
Okay.
eerie story of an alien abduction.
And everybody knows what the Rosetta Stone is, I hope. If you don't, look it up. Okay, and your number 10.
My number 10 is Where's Captain Kirk by Spinergy, about the Enterprise's alluring captain.
Who's saying Lucy in the sky with diamonds?
Oh,
And now,
hoorah.
okay, and now, Hoppy, where did you ever hear of that song?
Oh, it was on a something that I found. It's like a ranker. It's a website where you rank stuff.
That because
Higher,
that
lower.
song is so rare. That is really rare. Okay, next one up is Trouble Incarnate. Miss Batty Addy, you're number 11 and number 10, dear.
For 11, Satellite of Love by Lou Reed.
Nice.
And
Good call.
10 is Venus by Shocking Blue.
I was going to include that.
I like
was
that.
going to include that.
That's a great song. I forgot about that one. Yeah. Great hit of its time.
Any song that starts out with "The Goddess on the Mountaintop."
You know it's got to be good.
Yes.
Yeah.
And even Bananarama did a decent version of that. But nothing like Shocking Blue. Okay, now Miss Marcia. Okay, just list your 11 and 10 in the right side chat, and I'll write them down on the list, and we'll make fun of you.
Yeah, she'll be official.
Maybe you should come up with a good deep cut. We shall see.
How's Mama B doing?
Oh,
Mrs.
she's good.
Hopkins?
She's listening, and she's excited to be going to Minnesota and all the states between here and there.
Oh, I bet.
Oh,
So
it's
how
gonna be a
long will
great
you
trip.
be there? How long will you be there?
Huh? Not sure. A couple days.
How long?
Oh, good.
We're just
Okay,
packing up.
Marcia.
the
Okay,
mother-in-law.
Marcia. So go ahead with your two songs there. And like I said, House of the Rising Sun, The Animals. Okay. And what about House of the Rising Sun makes you think of like sci-fi or fantasy? Okay, because I love that song.
It's about a brothel.
Okay, well, fantasy. Okay.
Where fantasy meets reality.
That works.
And then her number 10 was, in the garden. Oh, that's a good song by Iron Butterfly. And a lot of people, they only think that Iron Butterfly did Inagata Davida, but no, they had quite a number of songs.
Quite a number of albums.
Yes. Iron Butterfly. Good choice, Marcia. See, this is how the game is played, and you're doing wonderful right off the bat. Because if the bimbo gives you kudos on your choices, you know you're doing good. Okay, now we're up to Colonel Sphincter. Number 11 and 10 there, Sphincter.
Sorry, I'm just finishing off a letter here. And wish you were here. Okay. Number 11 was 2,000 Light Years from Home.
Oh, nice.
From the
Okay, was
Rolling-
that the Rolling Stones version?
Yes. Number 10 was Magic Carpet Ride.
Okay, good.
Another classic.
Steppenwolf.
Yeah. I think Satanic Majesty's Request never quite got the due it deserved.
Well,
I mean-
because some of the songs were actually really good, and some of them were just pure, total, unadulterated crap.
It was true.
So it didn't.
Weird stuff.
So it didn't have enough strong cuts to carry.
No,
it.
it did not.
Yeah.
But the strong cuts that came from it were good. Oh, like Ruby Tuesday, Dandelion.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, very good. So I just want to go through my vast knowledge and just show you some of the albums that did not make the cut.
Ooh.
You guys have all heard of Alan Parsons.
Mm-hmm.
This is his first album called Tales of Mystery and Imagination, and it's all songs by Edgar Allan Poe.
Interesting.
And it's got a great thing inside here, and he does songs like The Raven, The Telltale Hearts, The Fall of the House Usher, which is 15 minutes. It's really, really good. Very good.
It is. I've heard it before.
If
several
you can
times.
ever find it, pick it up. And this is from Patrick's Record Store for, I think I paid $10 for this. Okay, so my number 2 or number 11 is, I'm just going to go and get it out of the way. Zager and Evans in the year 2525. Just get it out of the way.
An immortally bad song.
And then the next song is from a band called the Blue Zebra. And they do a song called Give Me Your Luggage, Please. And it's a song about how robots hang out in airports and steal people's luggage. See, and that's the band Blue Zebra 2.
Is it available on YouTube?
Yes, it actually is.
We should put the
And-
link in.
And then some of the songs that are on this album are Prism, Burning Love, Hey Hey My, 12 Days of a Crappy Christmas, Ho Ho Frickin' Ho, Now I'm in Heaven by Virginia Woolf. And there's 2 versions of that because of the band that they do a acoustic version and a electric version. So try to pick this up, Blue Zebra Band. Okay. Next is the Captain with his song number 9 and number 8.
All right, my number nine was Don't Fear the Reaper by Blue Oyster Cult. And my number 8 was Michael Jackson's Thriller. It's, Don't Fear the Reaper. I mean, that's just a great song. There was what was that recent TV miniseries that used that as the intro? Because it was like about the end of the world. It was like a Stephen King thing.
I've got no idea.
Well, it was like a mass virus killing everybody.
That's an old
That's-
book.
It was an old book. It got remade
Um,
in a miniseries relatively recently.
Okay, because the book is called The Stand.
The Stand,
Thank you.
yes. That's so the intro of the Stand, the miniseries, is really good, and it incorporates that song, and it's all tied together really well. And of course, I didn't like back in the '80s when it first came out. I didn't like it so much, but it kind of grew on me for Michael Jackson's Thriller, and I love the version. You know, like the Vincent Price's addition to the song.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's great stuff. I mean, it's
And okay, because even Bimbo Barbarella does a Michael Jackson song called "Dirty Diana." If you've
Mhm.
ever heard that, and just look on her channel, she's got a lot of videos. Some are good, some are sucky, but check them out. Okay, Easy Street with Jen. You're number 9 and you're number 8.
My number 9 is Man on the Moon by REM. Shout out to a Georgia band. And then Rocket Man by Elton John, a former Atlanta man.
I thought that REM was from Albany,
Athens.
Athens.
Athens. Okay, because it's okay. Where did we go that time at that record store? Was that
The
Albany?
40 watt. We went to the 40 watt club, which
Yeah.
is where they started.
Right. And where was that? In Athens or Albany?
Athens.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, because I bought some records at the record store right next to the 40 watt.
Yeah.
I was a freshman in college the last time I was at the 40 watt. Many years ago.
Okay, next one up is Hoppy Hopkins. You're number 9 and you're number 8. Hello, Drifter Nomad. How are you, dear?
So kind of by accident, I guess mine might all be about aliens and stuff like that. So number 9 is Subterranean Homesick Alien by Radiohead. It's about a man tired of life on Earth and wishes to be taken by aliens.
Mm.
And kind of going along with it, number 8, Calling Occupants of Interplanetary Craft by Klaatu. Is that how you pronounce it? But also, is it the Carpenters that covered it? It's about UFO enthusiasts trying to send out a telepathic message to any alien life that's listening.
And now,
I'm trying to imagine Karen Carpenter singing that.
Yeah, I did
so
Yeah.
far,
see that.
oh,
That
so
would be
far, Hoppy, I
weird.
am impressed
Yeah.
because who else here on the panel knows of the band called Klaatu?
Klaatu.
Not me.
My references after 1978 really get spotty.
And you know where the name comes from, Mrs. Hopkins?
Mm-mm.
Oh, Klaatu.
Mm-mm.
Oh, that was the guy's name in The Day the Earth Stood Still.
Oh.
Oh, you know, the robot?
Hmm.
Cool.
Very good.
Okay, next up is Ms. Batty Addy with her 9 and 8.
9, I have Dancing in the Moonlight, the King Harvest one,
Good song.
and Space Truckin' by Deep Purple.
There you go.
Dan, 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 dan.
And King Harvest, though, that's a good song.
I love that song. I danced naked in the moonlight to that song.
Oh,
Nice.
trust me, you would pick up some space truckers if you did that. They would make a beeline for North America. Say, oh, where the girl at? Where the girl at?
Yeah, but they just want anal probes.
Well, if it's good enough for Cartman, it's good enough for you. Actually, and without getting into it real gross, when I had my cancer,
Oh,
I actually
What a great setup.
I did have a couple.
Oh, Mark's in the back door.
Mark's knocking on the
What?
back. He's in the back room. They're trying to
Knocking
get
on the back door. I know, I saw you, but I was going to wait until the last minute just to mess with you. Well, it's not your turn anyway. It's Marcia's turn. Go, Miss Marcia. You're number 9 and you're number 8.
So, Jen, would you rather run into zombies or Bigfoot?
Bigfoot.
Yeah,
You know, he left that big old pile of Bigfoot turd on my lawn. It's great for the plants, man.
and Bigfoot, you might be able to reason with a little bit.
I'm gonna have to go after Mothman next.
Okay, Marcia, you're number 9 and you're number 8, dear. Simple Man. Oh, who does Simple Man?
Leonard Skinner
Oh, okay.
and
Oh, what
burning,
is Simple Man? Okay.
and burning for you. That's
Yeah, I know that.
you know, the Blue Oyster Cult. Great album cover. Yeah.
I'm burning, I'm burning, I'm burning for you. And this is good, and this is what I was kind of hoping for, is we're getting like no kind of repeats, which is good. I think maybe the 1, 2, and 3, there might be a couple, but okay, Colonel Sphincter. You're 9 and 8, Sphincter.
From Alan Parsons, I, Robot.
Oh, that's a great. Oh, I've got every Alan Parsons one.
Yeah. And from Rick Wakeman, Journey to the Center of the Earth.
I've got that as well. And do you want to list like the whole CD? Because there's different movements. So you want to do the
Right.
whole CD? Okay.
No, I'm not going to do that. But the whole thing is pretty good. It's
Oh, it is. It is.
absorbing. Once you start listening to it and you keep listening to it, you're sucked into it to the end.
And like that's good if it's like a rainy day and you're laying in bed and you're tired of listening to the Divinals saying, I want to touch myself. Then you can put on, Rick Wakefield.
Rickman.
And he did, I think like Henry VIII too, Marco, didn't he?
That's right. The 6 wives, 6 wives? The 6 wives of Henry VIII.
Okay, not I'm Henry VIII. I am.
Oh,
Henry
God,
VIII,
no.
I am. That was from the Beau Brummels.
Actually, no, that was Herman's Hermits.
Okay.
That was Herman's Hermits, but that could be a science fiction song. Okay, so we are up to Bimbo Barbarella. And this song here is by Marilyn Manson called Kill For Me. And the reason I chose that is because the whole song is like a fantasy dream that Johnny Depp is having. And Johnny Depp is in the video and he has this just like weird sicko fantasy. And if it comes from Marilyn Manson, first of all, weird and sicko kind of go hand in hand. And the music is really good. Music is really good.
Did Rob Zombie and Marilyn Manson ever do a collab?
Yeah.
I'll have to check that
Sure
out
they
because
did.
that's they're both really, really weird, but in their own way. Just very different vocal styles, but still.
And the next one is a band called Iced Earth. And they're sort of like a pretty heavy metal kind of band. And they're actually here from Clearwater, Florida. And the name of this album is called Horror Show. And my favorite song on here is Frankenstein. And then some of the songs are Wolf, Demon, Ghost of Freedom, Emotep, Jekyll and Hyde, Frankenstein, Dracula. So it's all about monsters, which is good.
Is that the Edgar Winter Frankenstein?
Yes, and then Alice Cooper even did Feed My Frankenstein.
Right.
Okay, so Drifter says Sci-Fi Star Wars Revenge of the Sith was supposed to composed by John Williams, a horror song. Hello, Zep. Oh no, Drifter. And any kind of music is good music. I don't care what it is. As long as I like it.
I wonder if John Williams contributed anything musically to the Star Wars Christmas special.
I hope not, because that was god awful. Okay, speaking of that god awful thing, Captain, you're number 6 and 7.
Yeah, perfect segue. My number 7 is from the Rolling Stones, "Sympathy for the Devil," and my number 6 is the aforementioned "Space Truckin'" by Deep Purple.
Okay, that's our first repeat.
All right.
John Williams
tunes.
is 92 years old.
Very conspicuously not dead yet. Well played, good sir. Rick Beato had a video recently with his thesis that John Williams's music is the most well-known music in the world.
Well, figure he did Star Wars. He's done all the Indiana Jones movies. He's done E.T.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So the global spread is absolutely there, and since it doesn't have lyrics, it's got the music. The people recognize that. So that's a pretty. Yeah, I think he has a pretty good case on that hypothesis.
Right. Good. Okay, so Easy Street, you're number 7 and number 6.
My number 7 is Rocket Ship by the Dead Milkmen. And then I'm going to throw some April Wine in there, but they only had like really one lyric in this song. But they said from their song, "I like to rock, journey to the stars, rock and roll guitar. I like to rock."
Okay, yeah. Oh, that's fine.
I like it. You like it.
And if anybody new is watching my show, I'm sort of real easygoing when it comes to like rules. Rules. I don't need no stinking rules.
Uh-oh. Is Grandpa doing something or?
Jingling his bells.
Okay, so Mrs. Hopkins, you're number 7 and 6 there.
Okay, my number 7 is I'm broken. Motorway to Roswell by the Pixies. It's about an alien captured by military at Area 51.
And if nobody remembers the Pixies, that was with Frank Black.
Yeah. They were very good over there live. Okay, number 6 was Side by Travis. It's a Scottish band. The music video has a UFO theme. The band gets abducted after performing the song, and it's very, very close encounters.
What's the name of the song?
Side.
And the name of the
Side.
band is what?
Travis.
Oh, never heard of them.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me get, okay, Chris LeClaire's here. Just let me say hello and goodbye. Hello, Chris.
How you
How are you?
Pretty good. How are things with you?
Oh, we're doing a music show about science fiction stuff, so
Oh, okay. I just wanted to pop in and say hi, though. That's all.
hello.
Hi, Jenny.
And,
How you
and
doing?
everybody say hello to Mark.
Hey,
No.
Mark.
No, Chris.
I mean, Chris.
I get
Hi, Jenny.
I get
Doing?
Chris and Mark confused.
I know they look so similar.
Yeah.
Yeah. How you doing, Mark? So, all right. Well, you guys have a good night. I'll talk to you
All right.
later, Bimbo.
All
All
right.
right.
Bye
All
bye.
right.
See you later.
Bye.
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 Thank God. Okay, Miss Addie, you're number 7 and 6 there.
But Addie says I left because it was circling and wouldn't
Yeah.
reconnect. So
Yeah.
if you can put out the link or
I'll put out the link again if you want to give it a shot, Addie. No, okay, there. Okay, there. She has it. Science fiction by the Arctic Monkeys. Yeah, okay. Now that's a band that is a new band, but you don't hear much about them, but they're pretty cool.
and Rocket Man.
Just so you know, I did not pick that. If my list had been 40, I would have, but and hold on because I gotta write all these down. Oh, see, because and also if you're not familiar, all of these things I write down and save them. See, because I have official books, and this is our 3rd season. So everything you say here is written down, and then I go and I get them, and I get them. I can't even think of the word, so don't worry about it.
Copyright written.
Copyright, yes, thank you. Okay, Miss Marcia. Your numbers 7 and 6 there. Yeah, and that's a band that you don't hear from anymore, the Dead Milkmen. They were pretty funny.
Yep. Kind of punky, new wave. Just fun, silly songs.
I like their album Beelzebubba.
Yeah.
Bucky Fellini is my favorite.
I think I owned one of their albums. I don't have it now. I don't know what happened to it. That was a poorly done copy and paste. Okay, Marcia says, "Don't fear the Reaper." All right.
Silent Lucidity.
And that's by Queensryche. And that's when they were good. That's when they had, Jeff Tate as the singer. Which I don't know. Did he come back, Marcia? Is Jeff Tate back with Queensryche? I don't know because I really don't follow them much anymore. And this comes from an album called Operation Mindcrime, which is so good. It's got a song on there called Jet City Woman. Jet City.
So who did you ask about Queensryche?
Marcia, if Jeff Tate was still with the band, because I know he left.
No, he's gone.
He's a past member, according to Wikipedia.
Yeah.
Because I know they were one of those bands that split up. There was like Queensryche, and then there was a Jeff Tate Queensryche, just like other bands have done, like LA Guns did. And, when they do that, that's stupid. Okay, we are up to Captain Sphincter. You're number 7, you're number 6.
So,
yeah, he's a very good singer, Marshall, yes.
So, number 7 is a song by Yes, Starship Trooper.
Oh, I love that.
And my number 6 is a song by Black Sabbath called Fairies Wear Boots.
And what happens when fairies wear boots? You gotta believe.
Right.
And Starship Troopers is probably one of my top 5 movies of all time. If you've never seen the movie, you have to see it. It's just so gruesome and violent, and it's not meant to be funny, but there's so many funny parts in the movie. It's really good. It's called Starship Troopers. And I wonder what that really is in reference to, Mark. Do you know fairies wear boots?
Well, if you listen to the lyrics, he tells the story how that's what he saw, right? I think. I don't know. Not sure.
Well, I'm glad I asked. Thank you.
Yeah. Glad I could put a little input there.
Okay, my 7 and my number 6. My 7 is by a band I love, a band called Ghost. And it's a band called Dance Macabre. And it's about these 2 guys who go to this house party. And it's all vampires, and it's like this cult that worships like the goat god devil, and the video is so and the music is so good. And again, on the vampire scene is the song by Blue Oyster Cult from this album. That's why this is out. Called Joan Crawford. Joan Crawford is in from the grave. Okay, so we're gonna take a tiny break here, and we have to wish Mrs. Hopkins a birthday that's coming up, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, on the 12th.
Okay, so Blue Malibu has the answer. Ozzy composed lyrics after a group of skinheads called him a fairy because of his long hair. Oh, see, now that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, thank you, Blue. See, and here is Hoppy Hopkins card that's going out in the mail.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, you're not going to open it and read it?
No.
And then tape it up and then
There's
send it?
stamps on it.
She could steam it.
And you notice that they're old Christmas stamps too.
Oh,
Nice.
And then I also want to show a friend of mine who made his pictorial debut today on my Twitter channel. Philip the Skinny Cat. And now we really got to get Philip to eat more. Oh, okay. Philip needs to eat more. And so I took pictures of him trying to eat, but he wouldn't eat. And it was salmon.
Philip needs to fill up.
Yes. Okay, Jen, do me a favor, write that in the chat so I can highlight that. Okay, and at the dollar store, they're already selling Halloween stuff. And that was only $5.
yeah.
Yes, Philip needs to fill up. Okay, so we are coming down to the
Number 5, number 4.
last couple of songs here. Captain, you're number 5 and you're number 4.
Well, my number 5 is Rocket Man,
Oh,
burning out his fuse up here alone. And also, no, number 4. I haven't heard this yet, but I think this is going to be a lot of folks'
wait, Chris. And so what do you got? What do you got? A tie?
No. I've got one above that for number 4.
Okay, so Rocket Man.
Yes. And then my
And
number,
who did that song? Oh, who did that?
the glorious, fantabulous Elton John.
Yeah. So that's a dupe because I said that one also earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and what's your number 4?
Space Oddity, classic David Bowie. Ground control to Major Tom.
No, that's the first time that we've had that all night. I think a lot of people are going to have that higher as well. So,
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Miss Easy Street, you're number 5 and you're number 4.
My number 5 is the first rap song played on MTV, Rapture by Blondie.
And now, what's sci-fi about that, or fantasy, or what horror?
It's all about space. The man who ate
8 with the stars and 8 guitars and
8 stars, 8 guitars.
All right, no, okay, no, that works. That works.
Yeah. And then also Intergalactic by Beastie Boys.
Oh,
I'm going
love that
back-to-back
song.
rap.
Oh, love that song.
Yeah, it's fun.
Intergalactic. And do you know
That's fun,
that?
not having
And
a
do you
time
know
with
that
that.
the Beastie Boys actually did play their own instruments?
mm-hmm.
They
Yeah.
actually did play.
They're still around too. They're still doing stuff.
Well, one of them passed away.
Yeah,
but-
yeah.
So I think it's, I don't know what the surviving members are doing these days, but
Because I'll never forget the first time I heard the Beastie Boys. It was you got to fight for your right to party. I says, see, now this is the kind of rap I can like.
Yeah. They were fun.
And for rappers, they were very creative. They took a lot of chances with like different, music styles and stuff. They were very good.
Yeah.
Okay, so 5 and 4. The Birthday Girl.
All right. 5 is Flash's Theme by Queen.
Oh,
one of your
Yeah.
favorite bands.
do I
Yeah.
gotta rate that?
Oh.
Okay, but that's a good song, and
Yeah,
that's
it
a
is.
great movie. I love
Yeah,
that movie.
I like that they did the whole soundtrack, and it's available on Prime for about $6, and it's $15, almost $15 on YouTube Red or whatever that's called.
Yeah.
That premium YouTube. That's ridiculous.
And you know what I liked about the movie Flash? It was so intentionally campy.
Campy. Mm-hmm.
They did a good job in that. So okay,
Yeah.
so okay, so you're reprieved from that. So
Okay. Number 4, Space Oddity. Story of an astronaut and what the world looks like from orbit.
Can you hear me, Major Tom?
I'll be sitting in a tin can.
Hi.
and okay, and here's some Bowie ones that you guys are talking about Bowie, because Bowie had a lot of space songs, believe it or not. Okay, from Hunky Dory, he had a song called Life on Mars. From Scary Monsters, everybody knows the song Ashes to Ashes, Junk to Junkie. We know Major Tom's a flunky. And also, Ziggy Stardust had great songs like Starman, Moonage Daydream.
Ziggy Stardust.
Yeah, he was very into spacey stuff.
Diamond Dogs had 1984.
Yeah, okay, the George Orwell book. Yeah, he was very much into like the whole side, and then even the song "Cat People." That's because that's actually a comic book. Oh, Cat People. And so Blue says the whole Ziggy album was great. Oh yeah, because I have this and I have the album. There's a couple of things that I have the album and the CD. Okay, so whose turn is it? It is Miss Addie. Is she still kaput? Miss Addie, are you on or are you still kaput?
Nope, now it says I'm in the show.
You're in
okay.
the show.
Okay, so
Excellent.
5 and 4, Miss Addie.
Okay, number 5 is by the B-52s. Is That You, Modine? And that, I guess, is a song. So it's a inside joke for a band. Every time the car string breaks, they say, "Is that you, Modine?"
I've never heard that. And what album is that from, Addie? Do you know?
I have no idea. It's from 1992.
Okay, historian. I'll look that up.
And number 4 is The Purple People Eater by Chev Woolley.
He was
Nice.
a one-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater, pigeon-toed, undergrowth, flying purple people eater. He wears short shorts, flying purple people eater. What a sight to see!
Fun fact: Sheb Woolley is purported to be the author of the Wilhelm scream. He was brought in to do sound work on Distant Drums, 1951, and he was told to give out some pain screams, and one of which was the ah.
Oh, wow.
So it's all tied together, man.
Miss Addie, that was very good, because honestly, I had forgotten about that song until you mentioned it. Very good. Good job, Miss Troublemaker.
Thank you.
Okay, so Miss Marcia, you're number 5 and you're number 4, dear. Okay, so Drifter liked Zombies from the Cranberries. Yeah, I like that. Okay, Marcia, so what's your 2 for the list? Is it number 5 and number 4? Oh, hello, Miss Jennifer. How are you, dear? Nice to see you. You know, you're always welcome. Ugh.
Eye of the Tiger and Beautiful Loser.
And okay, Marcia, and what about Beautiful Loser? Makes you think of like sci-fi, fantasy, horror. And I'm
Yeah.
just curious. I'm just curious.
Yeah, I can't think of any Bob Seger songs about those topics. He's always talking about someone who's down on their luck and, can't get laid, can't get any money.
Or maybe the guy was a beautiful loser because all of his luggage got stolen in the airport, and then he had to go to, like the secondhand store, and he bought some nice clothes. So he was a loser for getting his luggage stolen, but he wore nice clothes, so he was beautiful.
It all ties together, man.
I know where the robots would be if it was a U.S. airport. Definitely Denver.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Denver
Oh,
International Airport.
okay, okay. And now I know that by telling everybody this, it's gonna cause me to be number one on the hit list. Oh, but that's their home base.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they can admire the sculpture of Lucifer and and the Nazi with the gas mask and the saber and the Sturmgewehr. It's great. Some artist had a vision.
Okay, my number five and my number four. My number five is a song by Deep Purple, simply called Vincent Price. And whenever you think of anything creepy, you know that Vincent Price had a hand in it. And the video, I think, is so funny. It's so well done. It's just, just a good thing. And the next one is a song by Duran Duran. And actually, the person who showed me this song said that it was about me. It's by Duran Duran called Electric Barbarella, where I am a robot. Ah, not only do I hate robots, I am a robot.
Sounds like a nightmare.
I might be a robot and I don't even know it. I mean, how would I know whether I'm a robot or not?
You're in the Matrix.
Well, self-loathing is a catalyst for creative growth and expression. So,
And I don't know if you guys heard Addie, but she says, "Oh, well, that's because I'm in the Matrix." Yeah. Okay, yeah, because I'm the one wearing the red dress in the Matrix. Yeah.
Marcia says my nephew is named Christopher Lee. That's
Oh,
nice.
that would be cool. Oh, that would be so cool.
Wow.
I would love to date a guy named Christopher Lee or Vincent Price or Peter Cushing.
They're having a huge monster convention here this weekend.
Really?
Sci-fi horror.
Really?
Yeah, it's not Dragon Con or anything. It's like
Oh,
some other.
when does it start? Oh, when does it start?
I think tonight, tomorrow, something like that.
I mean, because it's only like a 7-hour drive, and you guys have a whole big floor that I could, just sleep on.
Yeah, since we didn't get the bed
I know, I heard.
back.
Okay, so we are down to number 3 and number 2 for the captain. And remember, the number 1 is going to be your all-time favorite song of this genre. So
Okay.
3 and 2, captain.
My number 3 is AC/DC's immortal classic, Highway to Hell. And my number 2 is the first side of Hemispheres by Rush. And I mean, AC/DC, that was like the first band I was ever into, and just immortal song that religious people love to hate.
Yeah.
And of course, Hemispheres is just a great story. It's just
Yeah. I mean,
concept
because
album.
yeah, because Rush had to run there. 2112, Hemispheres, Farewell to Kings,
Hmm.
and I mean, you could play all three of those back to back to back and never need to turn off your stereo.
Right, every cut was solid.
Okay, good call there, Captain. Easy Street. Let's hear your banana picks.
It's actually Monster-Rama. It's all
Okay.
vintage, retro monster type movies of the conventions. About.
I wonder if I could bring up Philip the Cat.
Probably they're going to have a lot of other stars there too. So they'd be happy to have Philip, I'm sure. Mm. So my number 3 is P Funk's Mothership Connection,
Oh God. Oh jeez.
and then
Okay, Jen. Okay, Easy Street, and just um, because that's a long thing to write. Why don't you tell the people a little bit about what going to a Parliament show was like?
it's awesome. It's fun. Like there were all ages there, even now. Like George Clinton's still rocking from a chair most of the time, but they're all still rocking.
Yeah, it's a great show.
I mean, there were a lot of people on the side of the stage that didn't even come out on stage. That were just hanging.
And so, what about Bootsy? Was Bootsy playing bass?
No, Bootsy
no,
wasn't.
He's
Hasn't
on
been
his
with the band for years.
Oh, I love Bootsy Collins.
no.
His
They're
YouTube channel is
awesome.
great. He's got
I
some good
know.
recent stuff.
Oh, and like okay, because I started wearing boots when I was like 8 years old, just because of Bootsy Collins.
There you
And
go.
so that's when my mother, she says, you know, kid, something about you just ain't right.
Yeah. There you
Little
go.
did she know. Ugh. And what's your number 2?
My number 2 is science fiction double feature.
Okay, cool.
Picture
That's
show.
and I thought that would get picked a couple of times.
His first mention of the night. So
Yes.
nobody was doing the time warp yet.
And what's so great about that is like I've seen the movie probably 40 times, is just
Mhm.
those bright red lips, just singing those words.
Yeah.
Okay. Hoppy Hopkins, you're number 3 and you're number 2, dear.
My number 3, Intergalactic Beastie Boys. The video was fun. It's like a giant robot fighting a giant octopus creature.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Very Zilla, yeah.
It's very like Japanese looking, like bad Japanese movie looking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I didn't mean to wear an octopus on my shirt, but there it is.
Well, let's see.
Octopus.
There we go. Nice.
There you go.
Octopus.
Nice shirt.
I don't know which
I
way.
love it.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay, and what? Number 2? Let's see. It's Harder, Better, Faster, Stronger by Daft Punk. It says, sung by one of the greatest electropop duos of all time, the song is about 2 robots searching for the meaning of perfection.
Okay, oh Hoppy. And now a lot of people might not know about Daft Punk. Why don't you just tell people a little bit about them?
Oh,
They're
you've heard
gone. They're gone now, though. Yeah.
No, I know.
They were French, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were just,
Yes.
I think I could have seen them, but we left early because hubby had some problem at the concert. So,
And like what they did is they wore like space helmets, and they both played organ. And they were just so unique. Oh, their music, you either liked it or hated it. It was just so different than really anything that you've heard.
Well, they have
Hello,
some
Spartan
hits.
Jason. How are you, my friend? You know you're always welcome here, dear.
What was one of their big hits, honey?
let's see. Around the World.
Yeah, yeah. All
Yeah.
Around the World is a
There
good
you
song.
go. Most people, I think, know that song.
Yeah.
I get
Okay.
one song, Get Lucky. Yeah, the collab.
Oh
Oh
yeah,
yeah, the Get
that one
Lucky.
too.
Yeah, with,
Yeah.
with Pharrell.
Okay, Miss Addie, you're number 3 and you're number 2, dear.
Okay, my number 3 is Don't Fear the Reaper, Blue Oyster Cult.
Mhm.
And my number 2 is The Ghost of Smokey Joe by Cab Calloway.
I've never
There
heard
you go.
that.
You heard of Minnie the Moocher,
Oh,
right?
of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he actually wrote songs um portraying because Smokey Joe was her like they end up getting married. He was an opium dealer, and their the way they went through life with the drugs, and then he died, and this is about him. And she's clean now, and he's all alone, waiting in hell for her. And I thought it was
Wow.
very cool.
I'm going to have to look at YouTube for that because I love Cab Calloway, especially when he was in the Blues Brothers. He
Mhm.
was
Yep.
good.
Yeah.
Good. Very good call there, Miss Addie. And you've had a lot of good picks too, as well as Hoppy has all good picks. Marcia's had a lot of good picks. Okay, so you're number 3 and number 2, Miss Marcia. Okay, Jennifer says, "Don't fear the Reaper." Yes. And if you don't know, that's Blue Oyster Cult.
There's Spartan Dan. Hey, Dan.
Spartan Dan says, "Oh, Hoppy, look." And look what Spartan Dan wrote.
Yeah. Godzilla and Mothra. Yep.
And what was it for our Halloween show when you came as Mothra?
Mothra. Yep.
That was your best costume ever.
How am I gonna ever top that? What are we
I
gonna do
don't
for
know.
Halloween
you
this
can't.
year?
Oh, you can't.
No, it's early.
Oh, you can't. If you want, you can lose a lot of weight and you can be Philip the Cat.
Nah.
Marcia, are you there? You're number 3 and you're number 2, dear.
Thanks, Jen. Or Jennifer, I should say.
That's not even her real hair. Oh, she went up to Honor and Honor cut off some hair and she taped it onto her head.
I'm missing Hunter tonight.
Extension.
I know. Yeah. Oh, he was on Mark's show. He
He's probably getting a second win then.
on like Trainwreck. He was on Trainwreck.
Mm.
Honor can be funny.
Oh God, yeah.
He's hilarious.
And you know what's funny though, Addie, is like Hunter, and you're not sure whether he's like funny because he's just funny or funny because he's had like 95 cans of Bud Light.
Well, I think that helps, but I think he's naturally a happy person.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
When he
think so.
drinks, he gets happy. He
Yeah.
laughs at himself.
Yeah.
Yeah. He wonders if he's in a matrix. Didn't he just say that last time? Addie was like, "Oh, is YouTube real? Are we real?"
Yeah.
He
What
was
was it?
saying
Yeah.
something like that.
He goes into some deep thought.
Out there.
Is this
Marcia
the real
likes
life? Is this just fantasy?
famous final scene. Okay. I think that's a Bob Seger song too, right? Marcia, famous final scene. And if I'm thinking of the song, it comes from Hollywood Nights. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. And Back in the Saddle is Aerosmith. And you know what? I'm not a great big Aerosmith fan, but I actually feel kind of sorry for Steven Tyler to just like lose his larynx like that.
Mm-hmm.
He's screaming his lungs out for the last 50 years.
Yeah.
I think just having to give up anything you love.
back in the saddle again.
Yeah,
Steve
And that's when
Bell.
Aerosmith was good. Back when they did songs like Mama Kin, talking about Mama Kin.
Did I mention about I have a hi Dan, how you doing, pal? I have an inside source who you know how Steven Tyler retired and they're blaming it on his vocal cords. Well, my source told me, who has a client who works in the Rainbow Room in LA where Steven hangs out a lot and jams a lot. And he's it's not just his voice, but it's his mind he's losing. His short-term memory is almost gone. He needs a teleprompter to sing everything now.
Yes, and I did hear that too, Mark. Yeah.
Um, and he's just slowly turning into mush. He's paying the piper for the years of abuse, maybe. I don't know. But he's not doing so hot like that. So, that's supposedly another big factor to the retirement of Aerosmith.
Okay. Well, thank you, Colonel Sphincter. And what is your number 3 and your number 2?
What was the last ones I gave you?
I forget now. Oh, because I didn't write them.
Oh,
I think we skipped him.
Did you give us your
I think I missed them.
5 and 4?
Yeah, you did. Yeah,
give us the
did,
5, 4,
because I
3,
didn't write
2.
'em.
Okay, here we go. So, Ziggy Stardust and the Spiders from Mars, the song.
Oh, okay. So this is number 5.
Mm-hmm. Number
6, isn't it?
5.
Okay, and 4 is Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. 3 is 2112, Rush.
We are the priests in the temple of Sirens. I love that song. Oh, and that's what this is here. If you can say it, that's
cool. Starman.
Oh wow.
I mean,
Our logo.
I mean, because the tattoo guy, he said, "Did you want me to put the guy in there because that's gonna kind of be pretty hard?" And when he said that it would be hard, he's not somebody to turn down doing anything. I said, "Yeah, just leave it out then if it's going to be that hard." So, okay, and so what's your number 2 there?
Oh, Space Truckin', Deep Purple.
That's the third one for Space Truckin'.
Good song.
That's a great song.
And there's a good version on that, Deep Purple, made in Japan.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's the one that's like 12 minutes long.
Yeah, that's really good off of Made in Japan. And Highway Star is really good off of Made in Japan.
Okay. My number 3 and my number 2 is by a British band called The Dance Society. And they do a version of 2,000 Light Years from Home by the Rolling Stones. And they really rock it up a bit. It's really, really good. And the lead singer is just so fantastic. It's just a really, really, really good song. And my number 2 comes from this wonderful opus.
Oh,
Lord.
Nice.
It
You shouldn't
is.
have picked anything from Hawkwind.
No, I didn't. I easily could have. I was going to do Silver Machine from Hawkwind. Oh, that was on my list, but like I said, I had to weed it down. And there's another band called Coheed and Cambria that I like. They're sci-fi, but I had to weed them out.
for William Shatner.
Yes.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Wow.
And he does a fantastic version of Major Tom.
Okay.
Outstanding.
It is. It's good. See, and here's William Shatner. They spared no expense on the William Shatner double disc. And some of the other songs he sings are Twilight Zone by Golden Earring, Iron Man by Black Sabbath, Planet Earth by Duran Duran, Silver Machine by Hawkwind, and he also does a version of Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh my
Oh
goodness.
gosh. Oh
He does
no.
a version of Spirit in the Sky by Norman Greenbaum. He
Okay.
does He Blinded Me with Science by Thomas
Oh,
Dolby.
oh.
There we go. 80s cheese.
He also does a version of what Deep Purple song has gotten the most out tonight? Space Truckin'.
Truckin'.
He does a version of Space Truckin'. Pick this up. It is worth every single penny.
Are any of them on
Swear to
YouTube?
God, it is so good.
Let's see if it's on YouTube. For
Got to be
free.
on YouTube.
Yeah, if it's on
Oh,
YouTube, I'll
oh
have
yes, it is. Oh yes, it is. Oh yes, it is. You can find it. Okay, so we have reached the crescendo of our show, even though that's not really fits in the definition. I just like saying crescendo. Captain, what is your number one favorite sci-fi, fantasy, or monster song?
And the one in which the meek shall inherit the earth. 2112 by Rush.
All right, good call.
See, I mean, if I was at Syrinx, I'm sure I'd be one of the technicians fixing the great computers that filled the Hallow halls.
Yes.
And,
That built the hallowed hall.
do.
And oh my God. And I think that even for that song, Geddy Lee was singing an octave higher than he usually does.
Mm-hmm. I don't know how many times I saw Rush play 2112. I don't think they played it in every show that I saw of them, but it's always a highlight. The fans were always like,
Oh my God,
pumped
yeah.
for
Everybody.
2112.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Classic.
Good number one. Okay, Miss Easy Street, what is your number one, dear?
My number one is Time Warp.
It's just a jump to the left.
Wait. Okay, so how does it go? Wait.
It's just a step.
Yeah, step to the left.
It's just a step to the left.
And then a jump to the right. And put your hands on your hips. And bring your knees in tight. And do the pelvic thrust. And it will drive you insane.
Let's do the time warp again.
I don't think
Only on the Bimbo Barbarella music program will you see such stupidity performed for you live.
I like it.
And God, every single song on that soundtrack is so good.
Oh, absolutely.
There's a light.
And then Rocky sings, I've got the sword of Damocles hanging over my head. Brad, Janet, Rocky. Okay. We're down to Mrs. Hoppy Hopkins, number one, dear. You've had a lot of good ones, so let's keep it up with the good number one.
Ooh. Well, I think it's number one for me. It's Earth Intruders by Bjork. It's based on a dream that Bjork had.
No, I'm not writing down Bjork.
Bjork. Yes.
BJORK.
Bjork from
It's
Ork.
spelled just like it sounds.
Bjork from Ork.
Yeah, it was based on a dream that she had during a cross-Atlantic flight to New York about a huge tsunami taking over the land.
Ooh.
Okay, well, that's kind of cool. All right, all
Hey,
right.
speaking of dreams, Spartan Dan had a vivid dream that a jetliner went down, and what do you know? There's a jetliner that went down in Brazil today.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Immediately killed 67, I think. Something like that.
Yeah,
It was
okay.
creepy when I saw that, Dan.
Okay, so Blue Malibu said that
Yeah.
she was wondering when someone would bring up that song.
Yeah.
I guess
Mhm.
Time Warp. Okay, Miss Addie, Batty Addie, what is your number one, dear? And as messed up as you are, I can't wait to hear what this is.
You're gonna love it.
Good. Bring
Okay.
it on to me, baby. Bring it. Bring it.
Okay. Here's the artist. See if you can name the tune.
Okay.
Ray Parker Jr.
Ghostbusters.
Yep.
And that's actually a fun song to listen to. That
It
is. Who you gonna call Ghostbusters?
Another classic from the 80s for sure.
I remember the video and all the cameos.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay, good call, Addie. Miss Marcia, what is your number one, your final song for the sci-fi fantasy horror show? You've had a good list, so make it a good one. Come on, Marcia, make it a good one. Make your number one a good one. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And Jennifer's right. No pressure. No pressure. And like my little studio out here sits right next to the retention pond, and you should hear the amount of frogs that are yakking and croaking and doing whatever they do.
Oh, outstanding.
Son. Okay, yeah. Okay, and that's a good like fantasy song. That's good.
And so forth. Yeah, great bridge, great lyrics, just out there. Great guitar work by Steve Morse. I mean, it's tied together. Yeah, it's awesome.
Great mouthing that, Chris. That was pretty good, actually.
He's been practicing for
well,
years.
I would love to do this, to have a scene, kind of like, when they're singing the Bohemian Rhapsody and a pacer, but have people do an a cappella version of Carry On, and and that would just be amazing. Carry on, we'll always remember that. Well, I love the song. I always like the song, but there's a friend of mine for whom that song is like the most horrible song of all time. He absolutely can't stand that song.
No.
So I kind of play it and tease him with it from time to time.
Will?
Yeah, it's Will.
Right now, without even thinking, I can think of 100 more horrible songs than that.
But I think everybody has sort of a kryptonite song, a song that they have just enduring hatred or For me, it's Hotel California. I can't stand that song.
Mine is anything by the band Whitesnake or Motley Crue. So it doesn't matter.
Mine is Mr. Robot.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Sorry.
Motley Crue does have one song that I like. One song called "Kickstart My Heart" because that song really kicks and pounds. I like that song, but that's it. And so Addie says that her song that annoys her the most is
Mr.
"Domo
Robot.
arigato, Mr. Roboto."
Como-
Thank you very much, Mr. Roboto.
for helping me escape.
When I needed you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, Captain Sphincter, please, before we lose what audience we have left with our singing.
I don't have one.
You don't have a number one? What happened to your number one song?
Okay, I can think of one really quickly that I heard today that I really like a lot. That I think is my new favorite song. It's kind of tells a nice story. It's by Elton John. It's called Tower of Babel. And it tells the story of. Does everybody know the story of the Tower of Babel?
Yes.
Yes.
See, told you.
Okay, wasn't that where Deep Purple were playing, when it burned down and it died with an awful sound? Or was that a casino? I don't know. I forget now.
Something stupid with a flare gun.
Yeah.
Burned the place to the ground. And it burned down the gambling house. So it would have been a casino. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Fortunately, I'm going to bring this to an end with my favorite song of all time. And for as many David Bowie albums and CDs that I own, I do not own the one that this is on, which is only his second album, Space Oddity. That's on his second album. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, it's on a greatest hits.
Doesn't count.
Huh?
Nothing.
And that really doesn't count. No, it really doesn't. So that was a good show, I think. That was a good show.
That was a fun show.
Yeah, it was.
Hey, want to thank Addie for making her triumphant return. Nice to see you. Want to thank Marcia for coming up. She did good as a first timer. Very good, dear. Feel free to come back anytime you want because, once you get the bimbo stamp of approval, you can come back anytime you want. So, I'm going to be busy for the next couple of weeks. So we're going to do a show in like 3 weeks. Jen or Hoppy, what is 3 weeks from now?
August 30th.
Okay. Wait. Oh, that's close to Labor Day.
It is that weekend.
It's the Friday before Labor Day weekend.
Yeah. Okay. And so nobody's going to watch. Okay. We'll do the. Okay. What's the week after Labor Day?
September 6th.
Okay.
That's that Friday.
So going to be on hiatus for about a month.
Mhm.
And remember that Jen has her Snap-a-Doodle game.
No, I'm not doing that anymore.
You're not?
Nope. If I do it, it's just going to be a pop-up for fun. I'm just so busy right now.
Yeah.
And but I am interviewing Mark
Yes.
on next week on the 16th. I'm sorry, the 15th at 8:00 Eastern. I'll be interviewing Mr. Kropka, aka Colonel Sphincter.
Yes, and thank you, Spartan Dan. Thanks for coming up. And you know that you're always welcome, my friend. Nice to see you.
Yeah, if there's any question you've always wanted to ask Mark and haven't had the courage or whatever, I'll leave it anonymous.
Okay.
Actually, you can put it in my community post. I
Okay.
asked.
Well, I have a question. Oh, that I want to ask him now, and I'm just curious.
Okay.
Okay. When you're on the pirate ship, captaining the pirating ship, and you're out at sea, how often do you get to change your underwear?
Well, it's a question of how many pairs of underwear do we really have, and how many times do we flip them inside out and call it a change? Arty, arty.
That's right.
Asking you shall receive. Okay, so September 6th, I would like to get back to doing a band specific show.
Okay.
So, Mrs. Hopkins, have you still got your hat with your little
It just has one in it. It has April wine.
huh?
It just has April wine in it.
Done.
Well, there we go. A
No,
decision has been made.
no, because I don't think enough people know April wine.
Most people here are from Michigan area, and that they play that area all the time, even now.
Okay, okay, well, okay, because Marcia said the song "Carry On My Wayward Son." Do you guys want to do Kansas?
You can do Kansas.
Kansas would be interesting. I mean, it'd be worth really exploring their full discography. Most of what I've heard is from Left Overture, which is a great album, but
Oh,
I don't.
Leftover and The Point of No Return.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is
And
it
then they
top
did
10?
and then they did songs for America.
Right.
America's touring right now. They're actually going to be in Atlanta this weekend, I believe.
Oh, we can do America. We can sing. Okay, we can all say how many times we're going to hear "Oh Muskrat Love."
Captain Encinial, baby.
Uh,
So top 10 of Kansas for September the 6th.
Kansas,
Oh, no,
or
October the September.
or how do you guys feel about Al Stewart? Year of the Cat.
That's the only song I've ever heard from Al
Oh,
Stewart.
really? All right,
Yeah.
never mind then.
yeah, but we can always listen to others.
What big hit song did Kansas do again?
Carry On My Wayward Son, Point
Oh,
of
yeah.
No Return.
Right.
How long?
Okay, yeah, we'll do Kansas, and we'll make that a 10.
And they have 16 studio albums.
So if we can't
16,
pick 10
wow.
songs out of
We'll need
16,
those 3 weeks.
and you got a month to do this, guys. So,
No excuses.
Nope.
And just like always, I'll wait till the last day. Yeah.
okay, so
So
I would like to thank Marcia. I would like to thank Miss Addie McCall for making a
Triumphant return.
appearance. Nice to see you, Miss Addie. Hoppy, Captain Sphincter, the captain of the College of Knowledge, and the
Glory.
historian of the College of Knowledge, and myself, the leader of the band, the Blue Zebra. Want to thank you all for taking the time to come up and watch our show tonight. Because I say this all the time, I want to thank every single person in the chat, every single person that was in the right side chat, everybody that was on panel. And even if you just listened and you didn't participate, I'm glad that we, gave you something to listen to, because all of us, all 5 of us here on panel and Addie, the main reason why I do this, and I think everybody else does it, is because we like music and we just like to have fun doing it and talking about it and seeing how silly we can be. So,
Hmm.
Sounds like they're gonna nab Florida man there real soon.
yeah. I'm
No.
sorry that's not going down my street.
I thought it was somebody after Grandpa.
Yeah, he's hiding under the desk.
Well, this is ironic that Kansas and Ulster both have 16 studio albums.
Yeah.
So, again, I want to thank every single person for watching my show. We will return September 6th doing a, oh God, and you know what I wrote in here? I wrote in Kansas City. Well, Kansas City, that's actually a song by Wilbur Harrison from 1956.
Kansas
Yeah.
City, here I come.
I think we might be going through Kansas.
What, going to Minnesota?
Yeah.
I bet you
And then
will.
once you leave, you can say, Toto, I don't think we're in Kansas anymore.
Well, you know what? Oh,
Yeah.
you know what, Mrs. Hopkins? You probably won't know it because Kansas is flat. You're not going to be going up, you're not going to be going up
Mountains.
into like the mountains that they have in Arizona because
Yeah.
there ain't none.
That's good. Mom's scared of mountains.
The highest point in Kansas, and I know this for a fact, the highest point in Kansas is 4 feet below sea level. So, okay, so going to Kansas City. Here I come. Yes, very good there, Faye. There's a lot of pretty women there, and I'm gonna get me one. A boring state to drive through. I've in all my times of the years that I worked for Greyhound, I actually took the bus around a lot, and I did it when I went from like job to job, just because I wanted to see the country. And Kansas is one place I've never been to. I've never been to Kansas, Nebraska, North Dakota, South Dakota,
Yeah, I've not either.
and that's about it.
Yeah.
I've been to Missouri, but I was sorry that I ever went there.
I like Missouri. The Lewis and Clark expedition stuff's real interesting, and it's sort of like Georgia in the overall shape. It's just that the big cities are in a different place. Nice folks there.
You
Oh,
went to some of the Ozark area, right?
Yeah,
as well.
yeah.
okay, yeah. Well, that's where Black Oak, Arkansas comes from,
Yeah,
Okay.
they're from Arkansas.
And now that's a good band. That's a
Yeah,
good
they
band
are.
with Jim Dandy.
Jim Dandy to the rescue.
So, all right. Oh, Mr. Kropka. So, when is your band playing again? Oh, give us an update.
Tomorrow night we play the Park Hill County Fair Saturday night dance.
That's a big gig.
It's gonna be, yeah.
That's a huge gig. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's a good fair. It's a big fair, and it's ancient. They've been doing it for years. So it's a big event for everybody in the area, and we're looking forward to representing and playing
And
for them.
so, Mark, and so did your band take my suggestion about going out wearing like suit and tie ensembles?
That was a suggestion.
Yeah.
That was a joke.
No.
She's trying to make over your front man.
Yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna all dress up as Angus Young. We're gonna wear suit and tie ensembles, cut at the knee, and work bags.
You said worked on your choreography of the moves. You know that
I was
get
hoping
the Chuck Berry guitar thing going.
I was hoping for unitards.
Or else just wait till you do a Halloween show and just get like a white sheet and just put it over your head. Make sure that you cut out holes so that you can see the instrument though.
But Kathy's the ghost.
We'll keep that in mind.
Yes.
Yeah. I still think the unitard thing is a good idea.
Or else you
Total
guys can wear like, or else you guys can wear like like the Daft Punk hats.
Blue Malibu says, don't forget the sequins.
So,
Yes. Okay. Yes. Oh, yes.
or how about one of those Borat bathing suits?
Yeah,
Like
that's
that
what I was
light,
thinking.
Shocking green one was good.
That's what I was thinking.
Okay. Okay. Oh, Miss Hoppy. And so has Mama B ever, like traveled, that far with you or what?
Yeah, to Arkansas. So we
Oh,
went through New Mexico, Texas, Oklahoma, and Arkansas.
Cool.
and Texas is so damn big.
Yes.
It takes like 10 hours to drive through it.
Yep.
See, and so Faye brought up the Park Hill Fair, and Trainwreck is playing from 9 p.m. till 1 a.m.
4 hour set. That's a long set.
45 songs.
Wow.
Wow.
Or else Blue says that you guys can wear Borat's thong suits. Do you remember the show Borat, the movie?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was
with
very
this-
nice.
The last one we actually paid for when it came out, the day it came out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm.
Because that came out during the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I can wrap this one up into the College of Rock Knowledge Season 3. And okay, guys, next week, probably Tuesday because no, I'm having my dental stuff on Thursday. So on Wednesday, I'm going to do another of those shows that I like doing now is like the track by track kind of shows. And so I'll do a new one of that on Wednesday.
What band?
I'm gonna do. I'm gonna call it new and old. I'm gonna do the new Deep Purple equals 1. Oh, track by track, and then I'm gonna do track by track of AC/DC Powerage. The one with Sin City and all
One of their
that.
deep cut albums. It's
Huh?
different. It's one of their deeper cuts. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, this is good. Oh, so I got to put down today's date. All right, guys. Well, I'm getting tired. It's 10 o'clock. I had to do all my stuff today. And I had to try to feed, Philip, but he didn't want to eat. I just hope that Philip the cat, doesn't have like some kind of eating disorder.
He's a little stiff.
Yeah, and he's kind of thin.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe take him out for some exercise, some
Yeah.
sunlight.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Because tomorrow I got a bunch of yard work to do from the hurricane, and I'm gonna take Misfit out, and Misfit can lay underneath the tree with Philip.
Mm-hmm. Will any of them be as fearsome as?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Not at all. I think that I get a better chance of a bird landing on Philip's head and Philip going after the bird than Misfit.
Misfit is a well-fed kitty.
No, Misfit is a fat slob who eats too much tuna.
Tuna Tuesday.
Okay, guys. So I'll talk to you later. And so, what do you guys got going on this weekend? Anything fun?
Just cleaning, doing,
Mowing.
getting the mower back, all that stuff. Our mower broke down last week.
And I watched the video with your friend on today, and you guys ate those, like those
Oh yeah,
weird chips.
yeah. Don.
Yeah.
Yep, good old Don.
He can talk like Sling Blade.
He does sound like he does the
Oh.
best sling blade ever. I should get
That's
him
cool.
to do it on one of my videos next. Send him the link. I hadn't heard from him. I told him he was internet famous.
That'd be real nice, I reckon.
Uh-huh.
I like my biscuits with mustard.
What? Biscuits and mustard?
Yeah, you gotta watch the movie if you.
It's a classic. It's an American
Got to watch
classic,
it.
you know.
Oh,
Billy
yeah.
Bob the greatest.
What's it called?
Sling Blade.
Billy Bob Thornton.
Oh, I've heard of it. I've never seen it.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta watch it. It's
You've
a
got
great
to.
film.
Classic.
It's a must see.
Anything with Billy Bob Thornton is usually funny. I mean,
He was
'cause
also-
even because in the movie Tombstone, he has that small part when he plays like the Pharaoh dealer, and he goes up against Kurt Russell as like Wyatt Earp, and he says, "Man, I'm getting over tired of you," and he said, "What are you gonna do? Bleed on me?"
Yeah, he was really good with Halle Berry in Monster Ball too.
I've
That
never
one-
seen that one
Yeah.
either.
I think she won Best Actress for that one. I believe that movie won
Oh.
some awards. So did Sling
It may be free right now on Tubi.
Oh, okay.
Good.
There you go.
Maybe.
But my favorite Billy
Maybe not.
Bob Thornton movie of all time, is still Bad Santa.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. We went to see that opening night at the theater too.
Yeah.
Oh, so Charlotte Unplugged told me about this movie. She actually took a picture of it in front of it. Let's see. It's about these Irish rappers who decided to do their rapping in the traditional Gaelic
Language.
and they became a really big hit. Kneecap. And that's the name of the movie as well, Kneecap. So it sounds very interesting.
Yeah. And so Blue Malibu says Tombstone. Yeah, okay. Like I said, because I have 5 movies that are my top 5 movies of all time. And I will name them for you. First one is North by Northwest. That's my favorite movie of all time. I could just put that on and just watch it. My second favorite movie is with Fred McMurray called Double Indemnity. And you think of Fred McMurray as playing, like the, father from My Three Sons, nice, happy-go-lucky dad, flubber. No, he's an ass in this movie, which is good. And then my number 3 favorite movie of all time is a French science fiction movie called The Fifth Element with Bruce Willis. If you've ever watched that, that is so good. It is so well written. It is it's just so good. Number 4 would be, like I said, Starship Troopers. and number 5 would be Tombstone. That's my, and those are movies that I can just put, in my, like computer drive and just, just watch them. If there's nothing else on, I'll just watch them for 100 times. And Rocky Horror Picture Show would be up there in like the top 10. And there's another movie like that is just as good. I don't know if you guys have heard of it, called Hedwig and the Angry Inch.
New
Jen,
one on, yeah,
Jen.
never heard of it.
Jen, you have to look at Hedwig and the Angry Inch.
I've heard of it.
Oh, you have to watch it. It is so and the music is really, really good. So
Yeah, I think that's a cult classic.
oh yeah, because I saw that in the theaters.
Hmm.
Okay, so that's it. Let's call it a night. I forget what I wanted to ask you about, but doing something, but I forget, and I don't care what it is now.
CD.
No, I don't know. I forget.
Yeah.
Okay, and okay, Blue. Nice to see you, Faye.
Good seeing everyone.
Yep.
Had a great time. Have a safe trip, Martha.
Thank you.
Look forward to lots of
Martha.
videos.
Oh,
Thanks.
hey, and when you're up there, honey, bring us back some snow.
Some snow.
Yeah, I mean,
Send some snow.
because Mark lives up there in Winnipeg, and they've already had snow, and it's August, right, Mark? Okay, Winnipeg had snow. Oh, didn't they? Right?
I think they have a year round up there, don't they?
Oh, see,
Isn't that permafrost?
yeah, see, because they don't have concrete buildings, they have buildings made out of ice. Yeah. So,
Beautiful.
all right, all right, all right. Well, I gotta get some dinner because I bought some ice cream, so I gotta get dinner.
All righty.
All right, sounds like a good meal.
And some pudding.
Pudding. That's what Mom
Nice.
wants right now.
Pudding.
And you know what I do? I love it. And I get like 2 things of pudding and put them in and take them out of the snack pack thing and put them in a bowl and then add the ice cream on top of the pudding. So you have like creamy ice cream.
There you go.
There you go.
And that's my own invention, and I don't want anybody else stealing it.
You want to know my ice cream invention?
What?
I take vanilla ice cream. It's in a bowl. I take a teaspoon of instant coffee. I sprinkle it on the ice cream, mix it in, and eat it.
Like
I got
That would probably be good.
it is good. It's a coffee flavored ice cream.
like a mocha.
Yeah, it's delicious. Try it.
Yeah, coffee ice cream is good.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yep. On that sweet note.
I'm surprised that Starbucks hasn't come out with ice cream yet,
They just have to give it a fancy name, and then they can.
and
sell
then
it at
charge
cost.
like 3 times what it's worth.
I want one of them there mocha frappianos.
Yeah, I mean, what kind of coffee do you want? Just a black coffee. Yeah, but what do you want in it?
What flavor? Coffee flavor coffee.
Yeah, black flavored coffee.
Doesn't need a flavor, just needs a cup.
Did you want any? No. Okay, but I can add some whip. No, sugar, and I can get my own sugar. That's all I want.
Yeah.
So, all right, guys.
All
Talk
right.
to you later.
All right. Talk to you later.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Have a great weekend, y'all.
You too.
All right, so I am going off, Mark. So
Don't you want me to show you the
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh okay. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, that was it.
What would be the best way to show you? Oh, I can. You know what? I do have a way I can show you. I don't lose my pants. Let's see
I
if
knew that there was something, but I couldn't remember, and so I was just going to forget it.
the first screen. Hang on, I'm going to boot it up on my tablet and show you.
Okay, now is this on like Restream?
Yeah, we'll do. Do you want to do restream?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Hang on, I'll get the screen and we'll see if you can see it from there. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'll be Chris. Okay. Do you recognize that screen?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's the screen that you come on to.
Yeah, that you come on in the beginning and you take
Right.
one
Yes.
of the upper ones, right?
Yes.
Well, down here, below that, halfway down in the middle, is a setting that says upload and stream videos.
Okay.
When you click on that,
Okay. Hold on. Oh, hold on. And let me write this down. Okay. So opening. I'm going to call that the home page. Okay.
yeah, good idea.
Okay. And so then you go down to what?
Upload and stream videos.
Okay.
When you press that, it says, how do you want to stream? Video file or playlist? Press video file.
Okay, well, what would my like YouTube songs be on?
A video file.
Okay, so press video file.
Yeah. Because it's gonna they make it easy for you. Hang on, I just lost it. Hang on.
Okay,
Hang on. Damn, it keeps. Hang on a minute, Bimbo. Video file. And then it asks you if you want to stream one of your YouTube videos. So you press yes. And then it shows you all your YouTube videos.
okay, so it shows all videos, and then what?
It gives you a choice. You can either upload from YouTube or upload from computer. You have
Because they're on YouTube.
okay, so you
They're
take the
uploaded to
YouTube
my
choice.
computer.
So you take the YouTube choice, and it displays all your videos, and you just push on them and click them, and yeah, away you go.
Okay, cool. I'll try it tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm gonna be using it more.
I mean, because that will get my stuff like more noticed too.
It's gonna ask you after you pick your video and you get to the final screens. It's gonna ask you to create an event. You have to make sure that or no, this is where you can put your title in.
Okay.
And I'm pushing next again, and you have to put a